Hi, I'm Tasha with Pathways to Peace Counseling, and today I wanted to tell you about a game called Hot Potato. And I picked this one up at Five Below for $5. And so it looked really entertaining and interesting. And so I took it to my play therapy room to give it a shot to see what I thought about it. So the way this works is the little potato, oh Lord, we're already seeing some of the problems with this game. The potato spins around, and then you have to flip these little hands up in order to keep it from knocking down your coins. And then you have, show you these. There's 3 coins that you, or tokens that you put in this little chute here. And then as the potato hits them, it's supposed to make those little tokens fall down. And whoever runs out of tokens first loses. So let's demonstrate this game a little bit and see what you think about it. So it's spinning around and you just kind of, it's not working so well. So I will tell you one of my biggest problems with this game. It has this little weight that came inside here to kind of counterbalance the potato, and it keeps falling out. And so it has like this little cap. And I was able to get it to kind of stay put decently well whenever I played it last time with kids, but it seems to be struggling today. Let's try this again. So you just kind of, if you gently tap the potato, it keeps them up away from your tokens. But sometimes kids will get kind of crazy with it and they'll just start whacking them as hard as they can. And the weight fell out again. We might have to find a solution. I'm going to kind of hit that potato, and he does flips. And then sometimes kids will flip him like crazy hard and he'll go flying completely off of his little rail. There have been times that I've played this game and it hasn't worked at all. So let's see. So the potato just hit the token and it did not fall. Hit it again and did not fall. So these things are, it just doesn't work properly. Like you can hit it 15 times sometimes and it doesn't fall. And then other times they'll be kind of loosey-goosey in there and they'll fall whenever it doesn't even get hit. And something else about it that is a little bit of a complaint. I hope you could see that. So it has like this little track and it gets really narrow right here. So if you have, so I've got my 3 tokens in there, and the way this works is this is kind of sloped a little bit. So if the potato hits token number 1 at the right angle, it falls down and it rolls out here. But 2 and 3 are supposed to roll up. But the way they made this is so not user friendly because it's pinched so hard right here that this isn't going to roll. And so it just doesn't function the way it should. So you manually have to scoot your tokens up every time you make one fall. And then, so anyway, kids have enjoyed just whacking it. I mean, it can kind of be an outlet for some of their energy. They like the concept of the game, but this is a very poorly built game. And so I'm going to give it 2 thumbs down just because, like, you're going to have to worry about this thing falling out. The potato falls off quite a bit. And so sometimes we're chasing the potato, and the way that it's made, it's just a ticking time bomb. It's not going to last very long before this little connector piece falls off, because you can tell it's already kind of clinging to life after 2 weeks. And it hasn't even been played all that much. So, and sometimes like kids will flip the hands really hard and they'll pop right off. So, I would say concept is a strong concept. Like you could probably get some really good therapeutic value out of it, as far as sometimes life starts coming at you really quickly and you can't be prepared for it. And then your tokens start falling and then you start feeling out of control. Sometimes life just kind of deals you those days and you need to learn how to deal with it. And I mean, I'm sure you can come up with lots of different really engaging metaphors that you could use with it. I mean, just the concept of hot potato, of don't be caught with a thing in your hand, like the, classic hot potato game could be beneficial. I just think, as far as the quality of this one, you might save your money on this one and get something that's a little bit better. Thanks for joining me today, and don't miss all of my game reviews. I have quite a few different ones where I talk about different games that I use in therapy and how they're useful whether I use different metaphors or whether they come with different imagery on the game that makes it engaging, how to draw in different questions and therapeutic goals to go along with your games. I also have a free list that I have available. It's on Google Slides of, right now I'm at 181 slides. So we've got probably 160 games on it, but it's all organized by presenting problem. So if you click on, say, anger, it will take you to a slide that has little thumbnails of all of the games that are helpful for anger. You click on one of those games, it'll take you to a slide that will tell you all about that game and a link of where to find it. So don't miss these great resources that I've put together for you guys at pathways to peace counseling.com.